The Wolves threatening here. 2 men on, 2 men out. Luke Rose to the plate, a late arrival for his own game. It's like LeBron James showing up in the second quarter for a Laker game. Oh, 1. Good pitch from 6. Soren Etheridge being unusually quiet in left field, known as La Boca. Not yet today, though. 2-1. Good inside. Rose knows he had a pitch to hit right there. Instead, it's a pitcher's count at 3-2. Oh, and just missed. We have yet another full count. Rose pitched in the playoffs for Phoenix Country Day just a couple of weeks ago. Unbelievably, in 6 innings of work, did not go to 3 balls on a single batter. Popped it up, foul. Big moment in this game. The Wolves threaten. Fouls it off again. A foul ball goes into the strike zone. That's considered a strike and an out in wiffle ball. And we have bases loaded. The Bronco at the plate in a big moment. Looked at 3. Has yet to swing the bat, Keaton Kimmel. Rose seems to have tied him up. As Kenny Loggins sang in Top Gun, Carson Rose has entered the danger zone. Swings up high, chases it, bails out Rose. We have a 2-2 count, 2 outs, bases juiced. One of those moments in big league wiffle ball. And he fouls it off like Logan Rose did before him. Or Luke Rose, I should say. 2. Hey, is it full count or 3-2? I think it's 3-2. 3-2. Sportsmanship from Keaton Kimmel as Luke Rose trying to seize any advantage, including misrepresentation. Oh, and he just missed inside. We have a full count with the bases juiced. Will Rose get out of the jam? Will Kimmel get the RBI? He's throwing a lot of pitches here. And he misses again. 1-0 Wolves without a hit in the inning. Teammates are talking to the captain. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. 2-0 count. Paints the outside part of the plate. 2-1 count. Panthers desperately trying to get out of this inning. 1-0 Wolves. 4-1 count. And he loses them again. 2-0 now. Not the start Carson Rose wanted. Changes it up. Speeds it up. Hits 70 on the gun for the first time in the game. 74. It's a ball anyways. 1-1. Luke Rose missed a pitch to hit. Can the Panthers get out of this inning? 1-2. Oh! Rose with a grand slam. Flashback for 6. Just like last year when he came back early from his ACL. It is a 6-0 game. Luke Rose with the grand slam. Walks are killing Carson Rose and the Panthers, and it just came back to bite him right there. And that's a run rule. 6 is all you can get except in the last. We go to the bottom of the first with the Wolves striking first. Viciously, thoroughly, up 6-0. Joey Jankowski, one of the founders of the league, in the booth today. Joey, what are your thoughts on what you saw out there in the first inning?
It was amazing. Luke coming in clutch, as always. Grand slam. Not much more you can ask for there.
Do you think the Wolves have any chance, or excuse me, do you think the Panthers have any chance of coming back?
No.
You think Logan Rose is that tight on the mound?
100%. I think Logan Rose is going to allow no runs this game. And Carson might allow 6 more next inning.
Wow. From a player who knows both well. Here we go. Bottom of the first. Panthers down 6-0. It's a beautiful spring day here at Rose Field in Paradise Valley, Arizona. Looks like the Wolves will put Luke Rose in left, Keaton Kimmel in right. And it's game time. Here we go. Carson Rose at the plate. Can they start an improbable comeback down 6-0? Logan Rose does not walk a lot of batters, so Panthers are going to have to swing the bat. Bleeds it out, and that is a infield single. Spin on the ball for Carson Rose. Had a surprising freshman year, hit almost 300 with some nukes. He's got some power. And here comes number 19, La Boca, Soren Etheridge. Etheridge is one of the most promising players in high school Arizona sports. Throws mid-80s on the mound as a freshman. But they are shaking up the lineup and going with Mike Cross, making his big league wiffle ball debut right here. Great movement from 8. Inside out. Goes to the quick pitch. He's down in the count 2-1. Right down Main Street. Three-two count. Nobody out. Panthers trying to get back in this game. Oh, and a perfectly located ball. Cross doesn't swing the bat. An inauspicious debut for the veteran. Now comes to the plate, Soren Etheridge. Rose looking sharp. 73 hits the limit on the dot. Good swing from 19. Oh, 2 count. Logan Rose known for throwing strikes. Really good take from Etheridge. That was in the zone the whole way until the last second. Two down. Panthers are missing Mason Ferris, who last year had 9 consecutive hits. Almost impossible to do in wiffle ball against pitching of this quality. Two 0, 2 outs. Logan Rose looks sharp here early on. And right to Luke Rose and right. Good job by Carson Rose to get his bat on the ball. After 1, Western Wolves 6, Pacific Panthers 0. Top of the second. Can the Panthers find something to build on after falling behind in such a deep hole? Keaton Kimmel will lead off with Mike Cross back and right. Soren Etheridge in left. Rose struggled to throw strikes in the first. Can he get a track here on the second? Back on track for this series. Foul ball. 2-1 count. Rose keeps falling behind in the count, which makes it really tough as a pitcher in wiffle ball. Rose seems to have an affinity for full counts, and is that one again? They are really, the Wolves, frustrating Rose with all these 2-strike foul balls. Until then, bye-bye Keaton Kimmel. Up steps Logan Rose. Rose rocking the blink. Yep, he was in the batter's box. 2-0 count, though. Flies out to left. Etheridge with the play. 2 quick outs for number 6. And the hero of inning 1, just like he hit in York, Luke Rose with the grand slam to run rule the Panthers in the first. Oh, 2. And that's it. Quick work. Carson Rose gets back on track as the Panthers look to put a dent in the big lead for the Western Wolves. Bottom of 2. Soren Etheridge will lead it off. He will not. It's Mike Cross. Why this announcer uses both first name and last name to introduce people and talk about him is a question mark. Wouldn't you say, Joey Jankowski? Cross looking for his first hit in big league wiffle ball. Foul tips it into the zone. Rose with some nice movement. Good sweeper from the right-hander. Had a pitch to hit. Knows it. No, he didn't. 2-2. Since both the commissioner and the deputy commissioner are playing, any decision-making will fall to deputy commissioner Joey Jankowski today. Panthers just need base runners at this point. And it's not going to start there. Yeah. Carson Rose is the only Panther to make contact with Logan Rose so far today. But Soren Etheridge, our viewers will remember him from 2022, ending an epic series against Seth Denmark and the Desert Diamonds. Hit it to the moon. And he just toyed with Etheridge. At 74, that's a ball. So it's 1-2, not a strikeout. Etheridge gets a lease on life. And he chases a worm burner. What sport is Etheridge playing? Golf or baseball? Great changeup from 8. 65. 78. That's a ball. 1-1. Hits it to nobody at first. Carson Rose with another hit. That's 2 for 3 already for Carson Rose. His double two steps to the plate. Sporting their Spanish jerseys today. Tough pitch to lay off, but Cross does. He's seen some amazing pitching in his wiffle ball career. Often a teammate with Randy Dalby, who was the first pick in this year's draft. Two men out. Panthers looking for something. Anything. Cross looks at another one. Really has confounded the veteran so far in this series. And after 2, the Wolves remain up 6-0. Carson Rose, here we go, will look to continue his form that he showed in inning 2, not inning 1. The Brophy Bronco, Keaton Kimmel at the plate as the wind swirls and low. Nice pitch from 6. Really a tough pitch on the left-handed hitter. Carson Rose was going the most changes speeds and misdirection we've ever seen him throw in his career. Voted to the all-region team. Just a little high. Oh, and he hits it over Etheridge's head. No! Nice play by the left fielder. Cross the diamond across. Field has been moved back about 15 feet at Rose Field. Anything into the bushes in the air is a triple. Carson just throws effortlessly, doesn't he, Joey Jankowski? Just really comes right out of his hand. Very smooth. 1-2. It is outside. That's an infield single. Oh, and he goes to second. Heads up base running. Heads. We're going to go to Deputy Commissioner Joey Jankowski, and he will rule on the play.
Safe at second.
Safe at second, Deputy Commissioner Joey Jankowski rules. Carson Rose posing from the cameras rather than paying attention. Weird noises from Luke Rose, a former MVP in the league. Luke Rose will be attending the Stella Artois Derby Day Club tomorrow, Arizona's biggest and best Kentucky Derby party at Turf Paradise. 9 years running, there's nothing like it, especially to enjoy the 150th running of the Run for the Roses. Just missed. Rips it. Etheridge cannot get it, but it holds Rose to second. Keaton Kimmel swinging 2 wiffle ball bats, something we've never seen a human being do before, thinking that's going to give him an advantage. But he's looking to do something different because he is yet to put the ball in play today. One of the best pitches of the day by 6. That was nasty. Down low, 1-1 count, only 1 out, first and second as the Wolves threaten again. .62. Sun is setting, making it easier on cross and right. And that's strike 3. 2 outs. And it's going to be brother versus brother. Otra vez. You know what that means in Spanish, Joey Jankowski? Again. The Vin Scully of Big League Wiffle Ball not only brings the action to you, he teaches you Spanish at the same time. In the box. Pay attention or go home. 0-1. It's fascinating to watch Rose work on the mound. 2-2. Wolves looking to put this game away if it isn't already. Panthers hanging in there. Be interesting to see who the Panthers go with in game 2, if it's Etheridge or Rose. Carson Rose loves full counts, and he's embraced another. And he gets his older brother's swing and a miss. The Wolves maintain a commanding lead as the Panthers must get 6 to tie, 7 to win. Can they pull one of the greatest comebacks in Big League Wiffle Ball history? We'll find out soon. Logan Rose back on the mound as he tries to close out game 1. The free swinging Soren Etheridge to the plate. Bend It Like Beckham was a famous movie, and Rose tried to do that right there too. Etheridge puts it in play. Wow, look at the spin on that ball. How did that stay fair? Infield single for Etheridge. Carson Rose has seen his older brothers pitching very, very well here today. It's 2 for 3. 70-mile-an-hour pitch from Rose. Logan Rose has really bulked up this year. We'll see how that affects his pitching. Now benching over 200 pounds. Looks sculpted. He really took something off that. Two-two pitch. Oh, great curveball. Buckled the knees of his little brother. Panthers down to their last 2 outs. Cross was drafted for his hitting prowess. Yet to get on the board. Joey Jankowski called it. Was a comeback possible? He said no way. It's looking that way right now. 1 out, 1 man on. Panthers need a whole lot, and Logan Rose looking sharp on the mound. And again. 1-2 pitch. He has owned Cross here in game 1. It's a hot summer day in 2022 when Soren Etheridge put the exclamation mark on an improbable, incredible run to the championship. Our viewers will never forget that moment. Can he keep his team alive here in game 1? Logan Rose really throws a lot of strikes. Doesn't hurt himself with walks. That's what plagued Carson Rose. Down to their last strike. It's up to Etheridge to keep this game alive with Keaton Kimmel in left, Luke Rose in right. Two down. 3-2 count. Good discipline from Etheridge. Full count. 3-2. I think it's a full count. 4-2. Yep, 4-2. Oh, and just missed outside. Can this game get interesting as Carson Rose comes to the plate? First and second. The home run would cut the lead in half. Logan Rose gives up home runs. People won't forget the bomb to Reed Umar in last year's Game 5. Umar had a giant blast earlier this week. As the Eastern Extreme swept their series. Rose foul. 0-2. 0-2. 2 outs. Got ahead in the count against Etheridge and lost him. Will he do the same to his little brother? And that's it. Completely jammed Carson Rose. And the Wolves, in dominant fashion, win game 1, 6-0. We'll see you soon for game 2. Welcome back to this early season battle between the Western Wolves and the Pacific Panthers. The Wolves struck early, big, and often in game one, scoring all of their runs, 6 of them, in the first. The Panthers will look to get back on track here in game two. And it looks like Commissioner and Coach Logan Rose is going to go with the southpaw in game two, Keaton Kimmel, a freshman at Brophy Prep. The Wolves will be the home team here in game two, as the Panthers, the 2022 champions, look to square the series at 1. Here we go. Keaton Kimmel on the mound. Pacific Panthers at the plate. Time to get started here on this beautiful spring evening at Rose Field in Paradise Valley, Arizona. Joey Jankowski is joining the Vin Scully of Big League Wiffle Ball in the booth, and we'll be consulting with him from time to time. He's also Deputy Commissioner Joey Jankowski, due to the Deputy Commissioner and the Commissioner playing and having conflicts of interest in this series. Keaton Kimmel with a record amount of warm-up pitches. Here we go. Carson Rose went 2 for 4 in game one. He's saying 2 for 5. As Logan Rose will move from the mound to right field with Luke Rose in left. Keaton Kimmel. Kimmel's got really good stuff, but is like Randy Johnson in the early years. Can be a little wild child. It's last night. Yeah. You know who that is, right? Yeah. This announcer just bought 3 photographs of Randy Johnson at last night's event at the Foundry Hotel in Phoenix. One 0, top of the first. Carson Rose looked good at the plate in game one. Logan Rose wants to see what Kimmel can do on the mound for later in the season. They can go 3 deep on the pitching front. 4-0 now. And that's a walk. 5 straight balls to start the game for number 10. Getting some encouragement from his teammates, Kimmel is. Just missed the zone again. Gets on the board. 1-1 count. 66-mile-an-hour pitch. Etheridge looking for his first big hit of the season. Good movement, but just cannot find the zone. 2 straight walks. 2 straight walks. Kimmel talking to himself on the mound. Cross couldn't figure out Logan Rose in game 1. Now facing a lefty. Good velocity from the southpaw. 72. 2 in a row. 2 darts. Cross trying to figure it out here. Three, 2. Yes, he does. You know, Cross came to open fields prior to the start of the season, rocking a beer cooler. And it might be time for him to crack a cold one right now. Good screwball from the lefty. Oh, and Rose hits it right up the middle. Oh, and Kimmel throws it away. Throws it away. Carson Rose. Controversy at Rose Field as always seems to be. We're going to go to Deputy Commissioner Joey Jankowski. There is a dispute on the field. There's a conflict of interest. If they were lawyers, they could not do anything about it. Deputy Commissioner Joey Jankowski, what say you? Carson Rose does not believe. Joey Jankowski has ruled no out. No out. Deputy Commissioner Joey Jankowski called into action, and we have a 2-0 ball game. 1 out. 2-0 ball game as the Panthers looking to get back on track. Nice pitch from Kimmel. Down in the zone. Etheridge starting to show a little more plate discipline up there. 2-2. Two-0 ball game, 1 out. Kimmel looks a little frustrated. $70 mph. Sometimes there's just a great pitch that's made, and we saw it there from Kimmel. He's got great movement. He just needs to trust it a little more. Go at the hitters. Don't try to paint the corners. 2-0 Panthers. Cross taking his time. Really took something off that at 59 miles an hour. Cross ahead in the count, 2-0. 2 down, 2-1 count, but the Panthers have jumped ahead here, 2-0. And that's it. Looks like Soren Etheridge is going to take the mound here. Be interesting to watch the lanky right-hander. Like Carson Rose, he was a power pitcher 2 years ago, but with the speed limit being reduced, can he adjust and keep enough movement on the ball to keep the hitters honest? Welcome back. As we go to the bottom of the first, the Panthers have jumped out to a 2-0 lead after a difficult game 1. Here we go. Batter up. Cross will be in right with Carson Rose in left to start the game. It's going to be one of the most interesting moments early in the big league wiffle ball season. Can Etheridge have enough movement on the ball for the good hitting Wolves? Logan Rose talking strategy with his teammates. Here we go. Logan Rose led the league in hitting last year, contributing to his MVP award as Etheridge starts strong, 70 miles an hour. Deputy Commissioner Joey Jankowski calls it a no pitch. Calls it a no pitch. Getting chippy between these two teams. One. Jams Rose. Etheridge in the count, ahead in the count, 1-2. Deception on the mound. Like the new moves. Looks like John Travolta in Saturday Night Fever. Great pitch. Lots of movement. Analysts were questioning whether Etheridge would have that type of movement with the reduction in speed, but we saw he answered that question just there. Luke Rose, hero of Game 1. He of the Grand Slam. Two-0 count now on this perfect spring evening. Way ahead in the count, Luke Rose is. Five straight balls puts Luke Rose on first. And Keaton, Jimmy Kimmel steps to the plate. One out and on first. Foul ball. Good swing from K squared. A lot of smack talking here at Rose Field. Boy, that was a pitch to hit at 68 miles an hour. Right idea from Etheridge. 3-2 count, 1 out. Wolves looking to get back in this game. Blows it by him at 71 miles an hour. We have 2 outs, and up steps the commissioner, captain of the Western Wolves, runner-ups in last year's big league wiffle ball season, creator of the Western Wiffle Ball Classic, which will be returning to Scottsdale Stadium October 19th. No home runs? Oh, excuse us. Yes, he did.
No, I didn't.
Okay. Joey Jankowski, the deputy commissioner, ruled no swing. 2-0 count. Rose gives himself the green light on 3-0. Rose looking to tie it with the one swing right there. Instead, we have a full count. 2 outs, 1 man on, 2-0 Panthers. Etheridge loses Sport number 5, that's only fitting. Since Sunday is Cinco de Mayo, Luke Rose will step to the plate. And we are back to the action with 2 players who know each other well, Luke Rose and Soren Etheridge. 2 men on, 2 outs, 0-1 to Rose. One count. Deputy Commissioner Joey Jankowski is ruled yet again. Ooh, just missed up high. Two. Good pitch from the right-hander. And that's it. The Panthers maintain their lead. We go to the top of the second with the team in orange, white, and blue still leading 2-0. Keaton Kimmel back on the mound for the Wolves is It's set to start the second inning here of Game 2 of this eagerly anticipated series between the Pacific Panthers and the Western Wolves. Great pitch from Kimmel. Seems to have found more of a rhythm here. Oh, and he gets Rose swinging on 3 straight. Etheridge up for the Panthers, and they look to extend their lead. 4 straight strikes from Kimmel. Oh, a home run! It appears. There is controversy again. Deputy Commissioner Joey Kankowski will have to rule if that's a triple or a home run. If you can't find it, it's a home run. And a Deputy Commissioner Joey Jankowski has ruled it is a home run. 3-0 Panthers.
Yeah. Get the celly on camera? Yes.
Kimmel still sporting great movement, but finds himself down 3-0. Oh, great pitch. That's 3. Panthers looking to get their first win of the season. Worded low, Carson Rose, home run! He touches them all, and the Panthers have jumped out to a 4-0 lead as he taunts his cousin and his older brother. Rose continues to swing the bat well. 4-0. Just crept over the left center field wall. Good time to remind our viewers that this series, this game is brought to you by PetSmart. Also, One Stop Nutrition.
You'll need to unlock your iPhone first. You have no new message.
0-1 count, Etheridge. That was a good pitch. Big swing. Pitcher won that duel. Two outs. Great pitch from Kimmel. That's... What's the count? 1-2? 2-2. And yes, it does. It's a strike. Carson Rose trying to gain any advantage, including arguing that the ball touched a zip tie rather than the strike zone. We go to the bottom of the second with the Panthers doubling their lead, now up 4-0, with the big right-hander on the mound. Keaton Kimmel's going to lead it off for the Wolves with the big right-hander back on the mound. Carson Rose in left after the home run in the top of the second. Etheridge huddling with his teammate in high school and in big league wiffle ball, Carson Rose, with Mike Cross back and right. Kimmel looking to help himself. Down 4-0. The free swinger takes a tomahawk chop in Atlanta Braves style at that first pitch of the bottom of the second. Two one. Nobody out. Perfect night for wiffle ball here as the sun starts to set at Rose Field. Full count. Wolves need base runners. And that's a leadoff walk. Exactly what the Wolves needed. Etheridge getting frustrated, just missing the zone. What a pitch. Nice job by Logan Rose to lay off that pitch. Two one. Kimmel on first. Leaves it up high. Etheridge flirting with danger here. And that's two men on to lead off the bottom of the second. And we know what Luke Rose can do, already having hit a grand slam in this series. Now dating a young woman from McClintock. We'll see if he can make her proud. TikTok, McClintock, Luke Rose. It's 2 for 2. Purportedly met her at a baseball game. That's what kind of moxie and moves Luke Rose has. Etheridge Yes, he does. No going to Deputy Commissioner Joey Jankowski on that one. Keaton Kimmel back at the plate. One swing of the bat could make this a one-run ball game. Both Carson Rose and Soren Etheridge have almost put dancing as part of their pitch routine. Oh! Just take it out! No, a ball is still in play. One run scores. Keaton Kimmel with a double to left center. Clutch hit. And we have a 4-1 ball game. Man on second and third. Tying run at the plate. And in the form of clutch hitter, Logan Rose. Two-zero count. The Wolves threaten more here. Etheridge stops the bleeding. 2-2 count. It's one of those moments. Great stuff from the right-hander, but just missed inside. We have a full count, second and third, one out, 4-1 ball game. And he missed a pitch to hit. Etheridge gets him to chase, 2 outs, and it'll be up to Luke Rose to keep the rally alive. Luke Rose will be attending McClintock's prom tomorrow night. After going to the Stella Artois Derby Day Club. Big day and night for the right-hander. Great pitch from Etheridge at 72. Can't do it much better than that. Three-one count. Fans are wondering if he'll be saying that tomorrow night at the McClintock prom. 3-2. Rose will be headed to Tucson in the fall. A freshman to be at the University of Arizona. Full count, 2 outs. Bases. Oh, he swings and misses at a sweeper. The Wolves rally a bit, but not enough. As we go to the top of the last, with the Panthers still leading 4-1. Can the Wolves keep this game close as we go to the top of the third with the Panthers leading 4-1? Cross still looking for his first hit in Big League Wiffle Ball, making his debut here at Rose Field. Logan Rose back in right, Luke Rose in left. No pitch. Is it 75, not 73 or 74? Yes. Smart pitching by Kimmel. That's another strikeout for Cross. Oh. Announcer's bad. 1-2 count. Oh, and Cross, look at the English on that. Gets his first hit in Big League Wiffle Ball. Not much the Wolves could do with that one. Cross will be cracking a beer to that. Good job by Carson Rose to lay off that pitch. Great wiffle ball pitch right there from Kimmel. Leaves it outside. 3-2 count. Great location. 1 out. That almost got this announcer and Deputy Commissioner Joey Jankowski. We've got a 1-1 count, 2-1 count. Confusion in the announcer's booth. Etheridge fouls one off. 1-2. Cross on first. And that's strike 3. Mike Cross, is he about to get on track? High expectations coming into this season. Once played for Boston Market, which ended this announcer's run in the Wiffle Ball World Series. Some 30 years ago. Can't do any better than that. Kimmel, right at the speed limit of 73 miles an hour. A reminder of viewers, throwing from 46 feet, 73 miles an hour. It's about 102, 103 miles an hour in baseball. With more movement with the plastic. Smaller bat, too. And that's a wrap for the Panthers. We go to the bottom of the last with the Wolves needing 3 runs to tie, 4 to win. Can the Panthers even this series? Etheridge looks to close it out here in the bottom of the last. The big right-hander looking for his first win of the season. And even the Panthers record at 1-1 after dropping game 1 6-0. Kimmel will lead it off for the Wolves. Just a little low. Good rip from the left-hander. Two 1 count. Wolves need base runners. Paints the black. Evens the count at 2. And that's it for Kimmel. The Panthers look to send this to a rubber match. Game 3. Desperate times for the Wolves as Logan Rose steps to the plate. Dusk is falling here at Rose Field. 2-0 for Rose. He knows they need base runners, being disciplined at the plate. Etheridge puts Rose on. That means the tying run will be in the hole. Rose draws the walk. Exactly what the Wolves needed. Here comes Luke Rose. Back on the board, Etheridge is. 1-1 count. 1-2 count. Driving downhill, looking for the win, is 19. And that's a wrap. Luke Rose looks at 3 straight. And can Keaton Kimmel keep it alive for his team, for himself? Logan Rose looking to break the rhythm of Etheridge. Cross, poised and right. And the Wolves are down to their last strike. 2-2 count. 2 outs. Runner on first. Kimmel somehow stayed alive after that ballet. Very Baryshnikov from Etheridge on the mound. Bye-bye, the Panthers say to the Wolves as they even the series at 1 game apiece. We'll see you in just a few minutes for game number 3, the rubber match between the Pacific Panthers and the Western Wolves.